Hey gang, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and you might have seen your villagers holding these cute little accessories as you've wandered around your islands. These range from things like books they can read, to little magnifying glasses, to tasty snacks that we really want to get our hands on. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at 10 villager items and accessories that you can't get, but are really cool and that we should be able to get for ourselves within the game. I'll be joined by fellow Animal Crossing YouTuber froggycrossing so we can take a look at these 10 items. So let's get straight into this. Number 1, coffee. You've probably seen your villagers roaming around the island or in their own homes holding a piping hot coffee, and you thought to yourself, hang on a minute, how did they get this? Brewster literally isn't in the game. Well, somehow they managed to get their own coffees, maybe they're making them themselves, but this is definitely an accessory which makes me miss the roost and makes me wish that we could get coffees to hold of our own. Even if it wasn't done through there, it would be nice as a little accessory and maybe something that you could get as a seasonal item for International Coffee Day or something like that. You know what Nintendo is like. So I definitely would love it if we were able to get our own coffees and just walk around with them like our villagers can. This would be especially great for our characters in the winter months when we are absolutely freezing. Number 2, Popsicles. So we've talked about a little drink which would be perfect for the coldest months of the year, but how about a snack that is perfect for the summertime? This has to be the cute little popsicles that you can see your villagers walking around with. They'll even take little bites from them at times, which is just absolutely adorable. I'm glad that our villagers are now eating things that aren't just fruit. If you guys will remember from the previous Animal Crossing games, your villagers would ask you for fruit all the time. It was basically all they ate. So now they actually have much more variety with food, and you're going to see a lot of cute little food accessories on this list. I think Popsicles is a great one to start off with, especially since the fact I'm actually making this video during the summertime, and it is absolutely boiling when I'm recording this video. Number 3, Brooms. Now, do you ever wish your villagers did more around your island and helped out with some of the many chores? Well, they kind of do in their own weird little way. Sometimes you'll catch villagers with brooms and you can see them sweeping things up. Now the problem is this actually has no effect on your island whatsoever, and most of the time they'll probably just be sweeping the grass, which is mind-boggling. So if you really thought your villagers were helping out around the island by holding these cute little brooms, sadly they weren't, they were just looking adorable. I've got to say I love them, and this item would be a really cute accessory to have. I know there's lots of people who make witch core islands and stuff like that, so it would be a really great item, and I could see them actually adding something like this for Halloween. It'd be an amazing part of a costume, and definitely a great little accessory to have. Number 4, books. Now you can actually get books as an item in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and they look very similar to these ones, but you can't actually hold them as an accessory and read them for yourself, which is definitely a shame. I really love the fact that villagers can be seen reading so often, even if it is my least favorite villager, Chops. Something that's very fun about this little reading activity that they do is you can see their facial expressions change as they change the pages of the books, so you can get a good idea of maybe what they're reading and how the sort of experience is going for them. I really love this little accessory. I definitely think it's one of the best on this entire list. It makes you wish there was some kind of library on the island where you could actually take out books and read them for yourselves. I know not everyone is super into reading, but it'd be great to have a new building like that. Number 5, weights. Have you ever wanted to see your villagers get absolutely swollen? Well, it turns out these little weight exercises they do don't actually do anything, and you're not going to see Lily rolling up to your island with super muscly arms one day. Still, I think it's a nice little accessory, and it might surprise you to know that not only jock villagers use these. Of course, Lily is a normal villager, and even she can be seen working out, which is pretty cool. So these activities aren't exclusively locked to certain personality types, which I think makes a lot of sense because in the real world, no one is that strongly defined by one personality trait that they wouldn't try other things. So it's good to see other types of villagers trying out some of the things that maybe in past games you'd only expect jock villagers to do. Number 6, Magnifying Glass. If you want to see your villagers taking an interest in some of the flowers and nature around your islands, then a good way to do so is watch them use their magnifying glasses. This is a cute little accessory which I really wish I could have. There are actually some Sherlock Holmes themed items in the game which would go so well with this, so it's definitely an accessory that would go great with lots of different outfits in the game. But I just love the fact that your villagers seem to take such an interest in the nature and flowers around your island. From time to time you'll catch them doing this, and then maybe they'll start watering as well, which is always really nice, and that is actually useful when they pull out their watering can. So yeah, it's great to see your villagers take an interest in the local fauna. Number 7, Pile of Sticks. Now this one might seem a little bit random to you guys, but it is one that I really like and something that you can kind of see them holding from the very start of the game. It just seems nice that they're carrying around certain resources because villagers can actually be seen crafting on your island, as I'm sure you guys know. So this kind of ties into that a little bit, where villagers can kind of be seen collecting their own crafting materials to do crafting later on with the recipes that they come up with. I just thought this was a really fun little detail, and it'd be something nice if we could hold too. Maybe if we could turn the stacks of items that we get, like the branches, into holdable items. I just think that'd be a really cute idea and would add a nice little accessory, which would just be very cute. For the next few points, we'll be joined by fellow Animal Crossing YouTuber froggycrossing. So Raven, take it away.
Hello everyone, Raven here to take over the rest of this list. I make Animal Crossing videos here on YouTube under the name froggycrossing, and you can also find me under Twitter under the same name and on Instagram under froggycrossing official. So with that being said, let's get into my favorite items. Number 8, sandwiches. Let me preface all of my picks by saying yes, they're all food. Food is such a universal experience. Like, we all eat, we all enjoy a nice yummy snack. I personally love a good sandwich, so I get super jealous whenever I see my villagers walking around with their cute little triangle sandwiches in their hands. They just look so picture perfect with toppings hanging out just a little bit, but somehow not falling out. I wish I could sit down and hold my own sandwich and enjoy a nice lunch with my villagers. How cute would it be if you and your favorite villager could hold some sandwiches together and sit on a picnic blanket under a nice shady tree on your island? Number 9, soup. Just like sandwiches, I love soup. And in the cold months of winter, you can find your villagers toting around their own little mini bowl of soup. I love this item so much. It's actually really funny to me because they don't use a spoon to eat it. They just drink the hot soup straight from the bowl or cup. That's the other thing. The soup bowl is so small, it almost makes it look like they're drinking soup from a cup, which is also super funny to me. Anyway, like all the food in this game, it looks delicious, and I would love to be able to hold and sip on my own bowl of soup in the winter or summer. I don't judge. Number 10, fancy drinks. Now your villagers will sometimes drink soda cans or pop, but what I'm interested in are those fancier drinks that they'll sometimes carry around with them in a little glass jar. Now the flavor of the drink that you see your villagers holding seems to be different. It almost seems like the flavor that you'll see your villagers drinking depends on your native island fruit, but I'm not sure if that's actually confirmed. But if it is, that would be super cute, and I would love to think that my villagers went and harvested our native island fruit and made their own little juice, and I would love to enjoy that with them. So those are all of my picks. I would love to be able to hold all of those just like my villagers, and hopefully maybe Nintendo will listen to us one day.
So that was 10 villager accessories and items that you can't get in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I always really love taking a look at these things in the game and just kind of like to wonder if maybe at some point we could get them for ourselves. We have seen reactions that villagers could do that we previously couldn't access get added to the game, so I think it's possible we could see these accessories as well. It certainly would be really great. But what do you think, and what is your favorite villager item or accessory? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and you can also subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. If you want to help support me and my channel, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to become a channel member and a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a whole bunch of really cool perks for doing so, such as exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, exclusive content and posts, and so much more, so be sure to check that out.